Welcome back to Nintendo Academy. I am Mike Perez, and we have a couple of very interesting topics to talk about today, like is Nintendo Direct completely gone or replaced? A spoiler for Breath of the Wild 2, my theory for the releases for Pokemon's 25th anniversary, and that's all we have. There's not a lot of news out there. Nintendo is just kind of quiet. There's trailers coming out everywhere, and yeah, stuff. So I stumbled upon a piece of information that completely broke my heart and filled it at the same time, if that's even possible. Do you know that when I say before we begin, if we are just meeting, I am Mike Perez, and here at Nintendo Academy, blah, 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 blah. Well, it appears that, look at this little box right here, right? Is it right there? Do you see that, what it says there? Look at that big number there, and look at this small number there. And it appears that about 90% of people that pass through this channel are not subscribed. Please, if you are one of those 90 people, please click that subscribe button. And the moment you see something you don't like on this channel, unsubscribe. But please, if you are one of these 90% of people who watch this video and are not subscribed, please go ahead and click that subscribe button. And yeah, you'll be helping out the channel a whole lot. Not to mention we have a 10K giveaway for a Nintendo Switch. So before we get into the news, I want to just give a shout out to Felicia G and her son and her friend who had an amazing birthday party with Mario themed. If you can take of these pictures that Felicia sent me, look at that cake. Look at them dressed as Mario and Luigi, the very best of friends. Happy birthday to you both, and that cake looks amazing. You know that they actually have little frozen boxes that you can send cake to the people that, you know, are nice and stuff, just in case you want to send cake this way. I wouldn't be upset about that. Your cake looks amazing. Happy birthday to you both, and thank you, Felicia, for sharing this moment with us as well. Okay, so let's talk about Nintendo Directs. You have been hearing in every single channel, including this one, about Nintendo Direct and how they're not going away. No, they're gone. No, they're not going away. No, they're gone. No, they're not going away. No, they're gone. But let me tell you what I think is actually happening here, and it's both. They are going away, but they're not. How can this happen? Well, Nintendo seems to have changed their methods. What they did was rename Nintendo Directs to Nintendo Rewind, and what they're doing is releasing trailers back and forward. Just like today, we got a new trailer for Crash Bandicoot. I'll never know how to pronounce that name. Crash Bandicoot. Yeah, for Crash. We just got a trailer for today for Crash, and this is something you would normally see in a Nintendo Direct, right? Because for me, Crash is a big game, and it's a big announcement. So Nintendo just released a trailer for it today, announcing this game, which kind of adds fire to my theory that Nintendo Directs are completely gone or have been renamed into Nintendo Rewind. And instead of having one Nintendo Direct with multiple games or a showcase of mini games, what they're doing is they're releasing a lot of trailers throughout the month and announcements throughout the month. And then at the end of the month, they do Nintendo Rewind, where they talk about all of the things that have been released in the month. So that's what I think is happening, guys. I don't think Nintendo Direct is gone. I think they just changed the way they are doing it. Rewind. So if I were to do a rewind version of Nintendo Academy, how would it look like? Yeah, that wouldn't work out. Can't do a rewind of Nintendo Academy. That would be silly. Crazy. Yeah, that's what's happening with Nintendo right now. That's what I've been seeing now since they started the year. You would think they would do a direct, but no, what they did was Nintendo Rewind. At the end of this month, expect it. A Nintendo Rewind is coming at the end of February with all of the games that they announced in February, and the same thing with March and April and May and June and July and August, September, October, November, December. Yeah. Now on to the Pokemon news. Pokemon is celebrating their 25th anniversary later this year, and we expect pretty cool things to happen. Now, this is my theory on the Pokemon 25th anniversary. A lot of us are wanting to see many games come out when it comes to the Pokemon anniversary, but in my opinion, I don't think we're gonna see many games from Pokemon. What I feel we can expect from Pokemon is a brand new game, either a sequel for a game or an entirely new game, and then a lot of remakes or, let's say, bundles, just like they did with Super Mario 3D All-Star. They might bring back some of the games that they released in the past for Nintendo Switch, GameCube, and then release them in a bundle pack to celebrate the 25th anniversary of Pokemon. But I don't think they would kind of release multiple mainstream games at the same time. I've heard so many videos stating that Diamond and Pearl might come out, and another Let's Go series will come out. Not sure if they'll release all these main titles all together. One main title deserves like a spotlight in a period of time for sales and marketing and all of this that goes behind releasing one game. I don't know for sure if they're going to be releasing multiple mega games at the same time for our anniversary. Now, for the 35th anniversary of Super Mario, what did we see? Let's learn from that. We saw the Mario All-Stars collection coming out, right, which is a combination of past games bundled up together to celebrate the 35th anniversary. Then we saw the Switch console with the theme of Mario. We saw the Mario Online game, and I think we can use the Mario 35th anniversary as a map to what's coming for the 25th anniversary of Pokemon and also the 35th anniversary of The Legend of Zelda. I don't think Nintendo is going to release blockbuster games back to back because I just think it will hurt sales. When they release one mega game like Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee, they release that game. They give that game all of the attention, all of the commercials, all of the marketing goes behind that one game, and it doesn't make sense for Nintendo to release a Pokemon Snap and then at the same time Diamond and Pearl right after or 2 months after. Pokemon Snap is the main game they're releasing, and all of the marketing power is going to go behind that game so that it can sell a lot of copies. Now, they will have a lot of little fun things happening with Pokemon Anniversary, such as maybe an online game just like Super Mario 35, and a lot of collectible things that like bundling together old copies of old Pokemon games just like the Super Mario All-Star. Don't think they're going to release big major games at the same time. I think we'll probably see one major game this year, maybe another major game next year, and then so on. So for Pokemon fans, that's probably what Nintendo is going to do when it comes to the anniversary edition. They're going to go ahead and bundle a few of the old Pokemon games, maybe the favorites, into one and sell it a la All-Star. One main game, which I think is Pokemon Snap, which has already been announced, as well as a lot of activities to celebrate the 25th anniversary. What are your thoughts on what Nintendo is going to do for the 25th anniversary of Pokemon. Okay, now I'm about to almost certainly release a few spoilers for Breath of the Wild 2 coming up in about a few seconds. So this is a warning, potential spoiler coming for the Breath of the Wild 2 storyline. And this is something that I can guarantee you nobody has said on YouTube. So just to make sure, potential spoiler. If you do not want to know this part of what's coming up in the game or what could be coming in the game when it comes to the storyline, leave this video, go check out another video on Nintendo Academy. Go check out that giveaway video. And then I'll see you in the next video. But if you want to know more about what might happen, I'm gonna probably say 80% chance this is part of the storyline for Breath of the Wild 2, which by the way can have another name as well. So if you do not want to be part of the spoiler, then I'm going to give you into 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You have entered the spoiler zone. Oh, that sounded cool. Okay, Breath of the Wild 2 title to be determined. I'm going to talk about what could very well be the story behind Breath of the Wild 2. What I'm about to say has to do with Breath of the Wild 2. It's nothing that has been out there yet, no theory that has been out there yet, no spoiler that has been out there yet, and no pamphlets that have been released, just like that little thing that's going around from a pamphlet. Nope, that's not what I'm going to talk about. I'm really going to talk about Breath of the Wild 2, the storyline behind it. Here we have it. Breath of the Wild 2. Look at the fields. Look at everything. What's wrong with this picture? Something is missing. Breath of the Wild 1, we spent the entire time trying to recover this technology that had been lost because of Calamity Ganon. This technology that was used to defeat Calamity Ganon in Breath of the Wild. So in Breath of the Wild, Link wakes up after 100 years of being asleep. Then he is given a Sheikah Slate, which is part of the technology that they used to defend themselves. We know this because they discovered this technology, and Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity gave us a glimpse of how they came to know this technology that would lead them to victory, right? So we were introduced to the 4 divine beasts and all these tower antennas, I feel like, that would create the map so that they could kind of keep an eye all of Hyrule. Now, if you take a look at this map right here, if you take a look at this trailer right here, and we'll stop it right here so you can see something. What's missing? So all of the towers that we were able to awaken in Breath of the Wild, here's where it gets interesting. Why would all of these towers be missing? What happened? This is Hyrule's first defense. The Divine Beast, all of these towers, this is like Hyrule's defense right here. We spent the entire game trying to regain all this power so that we could defend Hyrule. And it's missing. And here lies the reason why Link and Princess Zelda have gone underground to try to find out what happened, that all of this hard work has just reversed itself. All the towers are gone, the Divine Beasts are deactivated, and they are trying to investigate what happened underground that led to all of this stuff being gone for them. Right now, they are defenseless and their guard is not down. That's why Zelda and Link have gone underground to the caverns, to the dungeons, to find out what went wrong. What happened that all these towers have just completely collapsed back to their hidden state, along with the Sheikah Slate losing its power. So right now, Link and Zelda are on a hunt And that's where I'm going to leave it, because I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of what's going to happen in Breath of the Wild without spoiling it for you entirely. So what we have is Link and Princess Zelda trying to find out what happened to the Sheikah power, the Sheikah Slate power, and all of the progress they had with the towers and the Divine Beast, and how to recover this power so that they can defend the land of Hyrule. That's where I'm going to leave it, guys. So that's where Breath of the Wild 2 starts. That's what happens. I don't want to spoil anything else, but there you have it. The main focus of Breath of the Wild 2 is finding out why did all this technology went down the drain again, and they're trying to recover it. And when they try to recover it, they are encountered by one of Calamity Ganon's weapons, which is this type of beast kind of looking thing there, crazy thing. The game will have a darker feel to it because they have no technology to defend themselves. They'll be almost defenseless, and let's see what happens. I am so looking forward to seeing what happens when they're put into this position where they don't have any technology to defend themselves like the Divine Beast. So that's where I'm going to leave it. I'm not going to spoil anything else. I'm not going to mention anything else. I myself am looking forward to this game, and I know you are too. I leave you with this. Life is short but meaningful. Enjoy every moment of it, and work hard to be the answer to somebody else's prayer. Alright guys, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I am Mike Perez with Nintendo Academy.